Historic storm in southern New England. We will get some heavy downpours tomorrow into Friday morning. Some of the tropical moisture that's coming up with Michael. In fact, we could see 1 to 3 inches of rain with the heaviest rain on the Cape. The strongest winds do stay offshore for us, but there will be some high surf that kicks up during the day on Friday. Here is Michael right now. Category 4 status, 140-mile-per-hour maximum winds with higher gusts. Moving to the north at 13 miles per hour. Will likely take a little bit of a curve off to the north and northeast here and likely to make landfall somewhere around Panama City as we head into early afternoon here as a Category 4 hurricane, and could even strengthen a little bit more over the next several hours with 145-mile-per-hour winds forecast by the National Hurricane Center at landfall. As Michael interacts with the land, will weaken, but still a Category 1 hurricane by overnight tonight, moving through central Georgia, tropical storm through South and North Carolina. The good news here is this is not a Florence scenario, obviously, where the storm is very slow moving. It zips off to the north and east and will pass south and east of Nantucket, making the closest pass as we head into Friday afternoon. Just a leftover low at that point, but an expanding wind field with it. We'll talk more about that in a second. 60s right now. And the dew point is in the 60s. It's a warm start, it's a muggy start, and it's going to feel like midsummer today. We have some low clouds in a few spots, otherwise clear skies and sunshine in the forecast today. There is Michael. There's snow, just such a split across the country right now. This disturbance actually is going to help to scoop and sail Michael out to the north and east here over the next several days here. So it's all about the warmth and humidity up and down the East Coast today. Highs for us go 80 to 85 degrees, about 10 to 20 degrees above normal for this time of the year. We'll be in the 70s on Cape Cod. Clouds will increase tonight. Expect some areas of fog to redevelop. Overnight lows in the 60s. There may be a shower on the North Shore tonight. That's as a bit of cooler air tries to come down, a little backdoor front here. But what will happen tomorrow is we'll be cooler overall. Upper 60s to low 70s, still above average. And you'll want the wet weather gear on standby tomorrow because there will be some scattered light showers in the morning, turning to a steadier rain from central New Hampshire into southern Vermont. We get into some downpours during the afternoon and evening. Not pouring the entire day. There'll be some breaks in the action, but it does look like the rain will fall heavily at times during the late afternoon to evening. Overnight, steadiest rain out over the Cape will linger into early on Friday morning as Michael makes its closest pass. For the rest of us, cloudy skies giving way to clearing late in the day on Friday. How much rain will fall for most of us? Again, 1 to 3 inches, but you notice somewhere like Nantucket, don't focus on the exact number, but there may be some locally higher amounts across Cape Cod as Michael. Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist DanielleN. We are tracking Hurricane Michael, a powerful and dangerous Category 4 storm continuing to move towards the coastline of the panhandle of Florida, likely to make a landfall somewhere from Panama City to Port St. Joe between about 2 and 3 this afternoon. Tornado watches are up. We get these spin-up tornadoes a lot of times in the northeast quadrant of hurricanes. This tornado watch is up until 5 p.m. Additional bit of strengthening over the next several hours possible as Michael is over the ocean, obviously along and east of the track is where the worst surge is going to be. We're talking 9 to 12 feet possible right along that Big Bend area. Category 1 hurricane still overnight tonight, though. In central Georgia, weakens to a tropical storm through the day tomorrow over the Carolinas. Will bring some gusty wind and heavy rain there. And the storm itself is going to zip off to the north and east, weaken, but pass well south and east of Nantucket, making the closest pass Friday afternoon to us here in New England. Today, summer feel. 80 to 85, 70s on the Cape, not feeling like October, that's for sure. We're going to be humid. Tomorrow morning, a shower possible, especially north of Boston. And then we get these spotty showers and downpours, scattered in nature, that are going to fill in during the day. This is actually some of the tropical moisture working up along a cold front here. So some heavy rain locally tomorrow evening and night, particularly in southeastern Massachusetts. We could see 1 to 3 inches, especially on Cape Cod, where some of that rain is going to linger early on Friday morning to midday. Quick clearing coming in after that. So we won't be as hot.